Hi Capricorn, welcome to my channel. Thank you very much for stopping by. A couple of messages. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking and leaving me little comments. I do appreciate it. I do have a Facebook group. The group is open. I post my little messages of spirituality and predictions on there, and other people just post pictures of their crafts, the places where they live. It's a really nice community. Approximately 5 nationalities. If you want to join me over there, the link is in the description. That's if you want to connect with me on a slightly different level from YouTube. I've got the pre-shuffle message for you. As you know by now, this is your weekly love reading from me. It is a general love reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't, don't force it. Just check out another placement in your sign, or check out another reader and come back and see me next week if you want to. I'll be here next week, so don't force it if it's not for you. I do appreciate you clicking the subscription button. I do have a couple of free giveaways, free readings to give away, so hit the notification bell so when I post a video opening those, you will have a chance, okay? I did the pre-shuffle message, and I'm sure by now you have heard me saying that I do this away from the camera for time, because it's got various layers. It takes a long time, and also because it's quite private how I do it. I can't do it in front of an audience. It's just too in-depth. And what I did get in the pre-shuffle message was a lot of Aries energy, actually. Which was not a shock to me, to be honest. You could be dealing with an Aries, but that's not how I picked it up. What I picked it up was that Mars on Friday the 13th, and this is why I'm giving you a Friday the 13th special extended reading, a message. Mars is going to go direct on Friday the 13th. Mars being ruled by the masculine, Aries, being the god of war. Possibly why I was picking up strong Aries energy. I also picked up your own energy as well. And this also was not a surprise to me, because Saturn is your ruler and it's in Capricorn, which is aspecting parts of your sign. Okay, so, and affecting parts of your first house. Your first house is your house of self. So there was in the pre-shuffle an element of perpetual motion forward, almost like as if you were on the beginning of some kind of new cycle or new change. I also got the imagery of the snake when I was doing your pre-shuffle. In fact, there were 2 snakes. Now this is prolific for a couple of reasons. The first reason is if you are of a spiritual nature, and possibly you are if you're looking at tarot channels, then this always speaks of the Kundalini energy to me. The way that the snakes are entwined and move is the signal for me, well, not just for me, in Hinduism and aspects of Buddhism also, of the Kundalini energy rising. And that was significant to me with the Aries energy. I'm suggesting, Capricorn, as part of your Friday the 13th message, that Friday the 13th, with Mars moving from retrograde to direct, is going to be a time of some significance for you. The significance coming from the fact that I do see a slight change in energy and a change in focus around your own perception of self. Now, you may become a little bit critical on how it is that you're looking at yourself. You may just look at yourself through slightly different eyes and decide to get a new hairstyle or some, a different look or some new clothes. Or you may look at certain habits that you have and decide whether or not you want to change some of them. This could be as simple as stopping smoking, or deciding that you're just going to eat a little bit more, more healthier. But that focus is very much coming. But with this snake imagery, usually with the Kundalini energy and the shift, is something causes a shift within inside ourselves. You know, it can be one of many things. It can be a change in consciousness. I'm suggesting that possibly that is quite possible, with the fact that with this Saturn energy in your first house, in your own sign, the first house, as I said, being the focus on the self, there could be this changing aspect here, but I'm suggesting that possibly something external to that has actually triggered you to actually look at yourself from a slightly different way, or to acknowledge that you've got some kind of change in perception. Now, if you're very spiritual, this will be called some kind of awakening or ascension, possibly. If you're not particularly spiritual and you're just here for the crack of it, then just take it as a slight change in perception, you know. So there's a lot of cosmic energies going on that are also influencing the reads at this particular moment in time. But the Friday the 13th is just it's just a fun thing to do. I have a little fun thing that I like to do on Friday the 13th. I usually go for a particular tour, and various strange things happen to me. Nothing ever goes to plan, but hey, life would be boring if it did. I sort of feel that perhaps this is also an element for you too. For the fact that you had a plan and something has come along and changed it slightly. Hence the imagery that I got in the pre-shuffle. Okay, I'm going to be talking about you and your person. Switch the energies if needed. If you think, oh no, it's the other way around, then please feel free to switch it. And as I always say, there is no gender in tarot. We say he and she for the ease of the conversation, but the reality is, Capricorn, is we're talking about energies, So let's go. The Temperance card has come out with the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like as if all of a sudden you've felt an energy shift within your person, that something has changed within your person, whereas perhaps previously they were not looking like they were going to come to you in a nurturing capacity or willing or whatever. I feel like as if something has come to not an end, but a change in perspective from your person. And it's made you look at your person in a slightly different way. We've got the Temperance card here. I think this has come out in your energy, Capricorn, and I think this change in your person's perception has been successful, or has come around because of your patience, your tranquility, and the way that you've composed yourself and handled yourself, with the fact that you have just done things in your own way, at your own speed, and not really put too much pressure on your person to come trotting around to your time scale. We've got the Knight of Pentacles in between you. There's still an aspect of hesitation between you, and this is in the recent past, okay? Where that hesitation is coming from, I couldn't say. I am going to suggest that we've got the shadow side here. I am going to suggest that something has gone on in your past that has made you a little bit weary about stepping back into the realm and the waters of love again. However, although the mind may be telling you that there's an aspect of hesitation, where I saw the snake imagery in the pre-shuffle message, and I got the Aries energy, which was very cosmic, and I've already delivered that message to you, I am suggesting that there's almost a separation between an awareness of you knowing that something that has gone on in your past is not necessarily going to repeat again in your future. And there's a conscious awareness coming around for you that just because there may be this person in front of you, or this person that has come in into your energy in your vicinity, you know, your significant other, the person that you're connected with, that they're not necessarily going to repeat behaviour that has happened in the past. This is some kind of logical conclusion that you appear to have come to. That I'm suggesting has created a new beginning here with the Fool. And it's very significant for the fact that I saw a wheel within the pre-shuffle, which has its significance in the fact that there was forward motion, that there was a new cycle beginning, that it was out with the old and in with the new. And with the snake imagery in particular, you know, this Kundalini energy. If you don't know anything about Kundalini energy is in the sacral chakra, which I'm sitting on the chair now. My sacral bone is sort of this part here, at the very bottom of my back and the top part of my backside. Most people live with the Kundalini energy just in the lower chakras, but it can be triggered spontaneously for various reasons. It's not recommended if it's triggered spontaneously. It's usually recommended that it's done, you know, by a good Shakti practitioner. But if it does happen, possibly it does lead to depleting energy. It can lead to, you know, hip pain, back pain, and so on. So if you have been suffering with a few aches and pains, and you feel like, or maybe if you haven't yet, because this message is extending to the cosmic changes for the Friday the 13th and possibly slightly beyond. But possibly if you are feeling a bit low in energy, or you are suffering from some aches and pains, it's to do with this shift in energy that's come from the internal aspect of your being. There's almost a union within yourself, Capricorn, of the fact that you accept that possibly things have gone on in the past before, and that just because you have a new person in front of you, or a different person, I should say, in front of you, that it's not necessarily going to be a repetition of what has gone on in previous times. These have just come absolutely out here. I'm going to take them. Okay, Temperance has come out twice, okay? I'm using the 13 deck because I'm giving the Friday the 13th messages. This is a 13 deck by Necro. It's the imagery is slightly darker. Temperance has come out here. It's come out for your person's side. There's still some hesitation from your person for the fact that although they accept your change in energy, and although they are very happy to see this sort of focus on the first house self. Yeah, remember I told you that we talked about that in the pre-shuffle message, the fact that, you know, with the Aries Mars energy, there's a focus on self. This could even be a sort of balancing of the masculine and feminine energy also, because Aries is the macho, the god of war, and the first house of self could be, you know, the fact that your person is appreciating that all of a sudden you're looking slightly more inward at yourself in order to move forward with the connection. You know, you're being more corporal aware of your own behaviour and actions. And I think your person appreciates that with this Temperance card, because it's come out in their energy. However, there is still a hesitation on your person's behalf for the fact that they are still sitting there expecting you to deliver some kind of low blow or hurt. This is in their energy, okay? We have got the Seven of Cups in reverse. We've got the Hierophant. We've got the Magician in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. What I'm suggesting here is that your person was doing that there was a slight imbalance. There was a slight imbalance and possibly a frank discussion for the fact that the Magician is in reverse here, I think something has come to a conclusion. We've got this Hierophant. This Hierophant also speaks of spiritual elevation or an internal acceptance. This could be for you, Capricorn. This is, you know, could be double confirmation for you of what the pre-shuffle message was, to focus on your first house, some kind of awakening and more acceptance of your own corporal behaviour. And when I talk about that, I mean your own bodily experiences and the way that not only you view yourself, but the way that your person views yourself. But this also could be that your person wants a higher level of commitment from you, especially with this Eight of Pentacles here. It's almost like a feeling of a new cycle beginning and some kind of coming together and synchronization. Can you see how these are perfect mirrors of each other with these Eight of Pentacles here? There's still some aspects of the connection to be ironed out, but overall this looks quite positive. Although the fact this is the only blip here in your person's energies, this Temperance card. Now you've got Temperance in your energy, but this is from a different deck and to me has a different energy and a different meaning. Look at the difference in the imagery here between the two cards. This is your person and this is you. You know, this one has rainbows and positivity, and this one has a big stake through the heart. It's an expectation, but this is possibly why your person, you know, wants to hear some kind of reassurance. You know, they need reassuring. Okay. In the recent future, we've got the Three of Wands here, the Nine of Cups, and the Star. I need to get some clarification. Why is this Nine of Cups here in the middle? Why is this Nine of Cups here as the energy between the two? This one, I'm told. Okay. And this one. Okay. Okay, we've got the Hanged Man, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Judgment card. This only speaks to me of with this Three of Pentacles in reverse here. This only speaks to me of the fact that there's been some clearing up of muddy waters here, and the fact that something has come to a conclusion, and quite likely a positive conclusion with the Fool card here and the Temperance in your energy. And also I said that the Five of Pentacles was in reverse here. So something has come around and actually concluded for the positive. So if this had come out for me in the upright position, which would look like this, to me this would be that there is some kind of non-union aspect of the relationship, something that you're not agreeing on, or the fact that something hasn't been quite ironed out yet, but it's come out this way, which is suggesting, especially with the Hierophant card here, that, and the Eight of Pentacles, which is a very harmonious card here, this is concluding to me that this Nine of Cups, I almost feel as if there's been some opening up here and some conclusion with some kind of conversation and clarity given on both parts. There's Judgment here for your person, but also the Hanged Man is here. I think your person is adopting a wait and see approach. Although you may have made all the right noises to them and given them all this reassurance, I still feel as if they are not fully convinced here, and all they're going to do is to just take it very, very slowly and wait and see. However, They are accepting the offer from you that has been made. They are accepting of it. And they've got the Star card here, which is a signal to me that they are willing to give to this in an emotional capacity. But with this Judgment card here, I feel that they're only going to give to this connection as much as you put into it, and that they're going to be watching you very, very carefully with this Eight of Pentacles energy. That they're not going to give to you unless it's clear to them that you are also going to, you know, fill the cup of love or fill the pond of love for them. Although you may have said all the right things to this person, there's still an element of distrust here. We've got the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Cups and the Three of Cups. This has come out in your energy. The Queen of Wands is quite a nurturing energy, and it's quite genuine. I think that you've got, you know, whatever you've offered to this person has come from a place of genuine want for nurture and care for this person, especially as we've got the Eight of Cups here. We've got the Eight of Cups with the Three of Cups. You know, you want to spend time with this person. This person is on your mind, and I'm suggesting that you're on your person's mind. And there's an element of wanting to almost be in a love bubble with each other. I mean, it's quite a nice energy, actually. It's quite a nice energy. Can I just get 3 more cards here? Yeah, okay. We've got the Seven of Wands in the reverse, which is a good sign. I feel that previously there's possibly been some push and pull, back and forth energy, and possibly some mind games or some game playing. And I feel that with this frank conversation, that all this clarity with the first house energy, especially in your area, in your energy, that this has sort of brought this type of behaviour, or brought this part of the connection to an end. We're still only on the Page of Swords energy. It still feels like early days to me. This feels like an early days new beginning. But with the Sun card here, look, we're finishing on the Sun card. Look at that. That's such a beautiful card to finish on. This is heralded as the happiest card in the deck here. I mean, overall, this is a really beautiful reading, Capricorn. You know, this is lovely. It's almost like when I'm surprised the Ten of Cups isn't here, actually. You know, I'm surprised. This has got sort of a little, maybe we're not quite at the Ten of Cups energy yet, but it's moving that way. I'm really sorry I'm playing with my hair. I'm having a really bad hair day. I hope you forgive me. It's raining here. Happy days, Capricorn. Happy days. A lovely read. Thank you for stopping by. I will give you. I will see you next week, and hopefully, I would like to read your comments, or hope to see you connected with me over on the Facebook group if you wish to. Until next week, bye.